we got another swan coming. Coming, Dirty, you're coming right behind him. Hurry up.
Fucking Blitz is such a bag, dude.
There's another one, Dirty. Two of them. Good shit.
Fucking next level trash, dude.
Don't do that, Alex. I don't want to go into fucking overtime.
I don't
want to go into extra.
I am gone.
1 op 4 remaining.
West Hall. Sounds like billiards.
Down to 50
You dropped in the
seconds.
middle.
Op 4 eliminated.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Dirty Dave here. In this video, we're going to be defending kitchen and service entrance here on Coastline. Going with our operator recommendations, we're going to be taking a smoke, Mira, and Maestro every single time for our first 3 picks and our anchors. So our next 2 picks are going to be our roamers. So for our 4th pick, I really like a Ella or Vigil, and our 5th pick, I like Jaeger. But there's some substitutes that we can use for those final 2 picks. Castle's pretty popular in Pro League. Valkyrie's popular in Coastline in general, and then Bandit and Legion are used a little bit. So those are going to be our operators, and I'm going to take Alibi for destruction. So let's get right to it. First of all, I'm going to start off how the attackers like to go attack this site. So usually they try to do a smoke push, so they use a lot of smokes, and then they use a Monty to push here in service entrance, and they just try to plant right at the door because it's easy to defend the bomb from outside. So that's usually the first and most common way, and if that doesn't work out, usually they try to attack from sunrise next. And this way it's a little bit easier to get control of the map from this side, but it's a little bit harder to plant the bomb. And from here in kitchen, they usually try to plant right here, behind here, or at the window, but the best plant they can get is probably right there. So, and then they like to use a lot of vertical plays, since like all of the ceiling is destructible except for this part here in service entrance. So with that said, let's go over destruction. So right here we got a impact rotation right there, and then we got another impact over here, but we're gonna want to make this one where you have to vault through, because say if the attackers, they can rush through, they smoke it out, they come through here, that you're just gonna want something extra to slow them down so they can't like rush you too fast. And then we're gonna open this hatch over here, and that's for the most part. But right here we're gonna go over the main wall here in kitchen. This is where it gets a little bit complicated. So usually attacker or pros like to open up this wall. Sometimes they leave it soft or whatnot, but they usually don't reinforce it. And versus in rank, most people do reinforce it. But the reason why the pros don't reinforce it is because it makes it a little bit easier for the retake. So the retake is when the defenders try to take control back from the attackers once they plant the bomb. So if you think about kid's bedroom and house, it's kind of how that works. Like once the attackers get control, it's pretty hard for the defenders to get back. So they leave this open. So then when they come back, it's pretty easier to do it, the roamers. And usually this place, this is no man's land, so the defenders don't really worry about people being in here, because it's super easy for a roamer to kill someone in this area and under skylight. So that's why they usually do that for the retake. So going with the reinforcements, so sometimes they leave the whole wall soft, but I prefer, and some pro teams do this, reinforce the edges. So reinforce that edge and reinforce this edge, and these reinforcements are for, so make it a little bit harder to get on here. And then this one on the edge is to give the Mira cover here, because right here is a popular Mira spot, and which is something I do recommend. So they just had that, they add that extra reinforcement for more cover right there. So that's gonna be 2 reinforcements if you do it that way. The 3rd reinforcement's here for the Mira window. And then we're going to add 3 more panels of reinforcements over here. This is just a lobby area. Depending how you use your Mira is going to affect your reinforcements, but I'll cover that in the Mira section of the video. So 3 reinforcements here, block from lobby, so that makes 6 with 2, 1, 3. And then you can put another 2 or 1 reinforcement here. So sometimes a Mira goes here as well, and if you're going to put 1, put it on the left side. If you can put 2, put it in the middle right side. And then you gotta watch out for this drone hole. There's definitely gonna be attackers trying to get an easy kill So that's 2 reinforcements, that makes 8. Sometimes there's a mirror upstairs, which would take the other 2. If we were to reinforce this whole wall, that would take the other 2. And then you can put the final 2 right here on this wall. So that's our reinforcements. Next up, barbed wire. You at least want 4 and at the most 6. You're going to want to load up this area with barbed wire, so put at least 2. And if you have 6, put 3 in this area. But for now, we're going to say 2. Then we can put a third right there, third piece of barbed wire. And the 4th piece, you can either put at this door or at the window. Now, if you have 6, you put it at the other spot. So if you put it at the door, put it at the window, vice versa. And then the 6th one would go over there in service or over here blocking sunrise. So that's our barbed wire. Next up, angles, right? So right here, sometimes I play smoke or vigil. Those are usually the 2 I play. And right here is just a great angle. I like to play smoke because when they try to smoke it out and have Monty plant the bomb or whatever, you can easily throw a smoke and they just get a nice angle onto them. Pretty good. And same thing with the other bomb onto the window. Right here, pretty solid. 2 of my favorite angles as an anchor, but as a roamer, there's some good amount of vertical play that you can use. So go over here in penthouse and theater. So this is when I'm vigil. I usually do this. Go right here. So right there, you can see the service door right there, and usually just try to plant right at the door and catch them off guard. Over here, and this is above the lobby door. So there's lobby there, pretty solid. And then over here in kitchen, this is the window. There it is, the window. Then the door is over here. See, doors right there. I don't know why they're saying, oh, that's a light. Right there, there's the door. And for the most part, that's the vertical play. So now let's go on to runouts and spawn peaks. Let's do spawn peaks first. Right here, I like to do this one because people don't really expect it. Come on this window next to theater. Don't break it all the way, but usually they're going to be running down this road and you can shoot them over the hood of the car. Sometimes they're head glitching that Lamborghini, watching lobby door. Catch them right there. Then over here in hookah window, it's pretty common, but it's kind of safe. You definitely see the attackers before they see you, even if they are expecting it. So right there under the little wooden roof thingy, catch them right there. Sometimes they just run across the pool and you get a little bit easier kill. And then right here, usually I like to hold this on pool table because after they see you try to spawn peek on hookah, they're going to come up to hookah and just catch them as they're trying to come up the stairs. That's pretty solid. Now for the runouts, run out of here onto VIP balcony. So usually when they watch kitchen window, they're sometimes head glitching this ledge right under me, and you can catch them right there. And they're over at the service entrance door. Run out here. And then most people know to run out of the lobby door. Then you can always run out of hookah. Those are 2 pretty common ones. So yeah, that's about it. And I think it's time to go over to the operator specific things. Alright, here we are onto our mirror setup. So this first mirror that I'm showing you guys right here, this is your primary mirror and a mirror that you want every single time. So right here, it's just going to be mainly watching the service entrance door, and your flanks are that door and that wall if you open up. And that's why usually they take castle and they put it on that door just to cover mirror. Like castle and mirror have a synergy. So right here's the main door, and then the optional mirrors, usually this is the second most common, again watching the same door. And then right here, I like this one to watch lobby. So usually you're going to reinforce this wall and this wall, and then leave this one soft, and you just watch main lobby, watch the back side with this. So I like that. And then pros, usually go upstairs and put the other mirror. So let me show you. I want to show you guys how the mirrors look like though. Make sure always to destroy around the mirror so you get the best possible view. And then upstairs, so usually it's that primary mirror that I showed you guys, and then this mirror upstairs. So they put the mirror upstairs just to help defend the anchors, protect the anchors, because like I said at the beginning, there's a lot of vertical play since the majority of the ceiling is destructible. So what they do is they usually reinforce this wall and put the mirror at standing height. But I don't really like reinforcing the wall because when you have to go peek, you have to look through the door, and that's like super predictable, and they can move within this split second of you looking across. So what I would do is put it at crouch height on a soft wall, and right here you can see that I blew up the wall over there in VIP, so you can see them if they're in VIP. Then right here with the hatch to go back. But yeah, that's our Mira, and let's go over to Valkyrie. Alright, onto the Valkyrie cams. I'm going to show you guys 3 solid ones that I recommend that you use practically every time. So we're going to throw one here in Sunrise. Right there, perfect. You want to get it just like that. So with this cam, you see a majority of Sunrise. You can see anyone's coming through. You can see into OBJ. I didn't pick the right bomb site, but you can see if they're going to plant in kitchen with this cam and if they're in Sunrise. And it's actually pretty hard to spot as well, so they're here at the door. They won't spot it unless there's IQ, so you can't see it. Then if you go crouch, it blends in super well. Like the black part of that wall is like the exact color of that cam. Blends in great. So next cam is gonna be over here in VIP. It's a solid one and also hard to spot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna line up our crosshairs to the right crosshair to the edge of the white wall. Right there, perfect. I actually got to go a little bit forward. Throw it. So right there. So this cam sees majority of VIP and into a Hall of Fame hallway or a guitar hallway, and just a great cam. It's hard to spot. So right there, I can't even see it over here. So it's just a great cam. Very hard to spot. Right here, you can barely spot it right there if you're crouching. Yeah, it's a great cam. And then the final cam is over here to watch service and outside service entrance. So what we do is throw on this palm tree. You kind of want to throw a little bit low on the tree, so that's probably like perfect right there, and that's kind of noticeable. So you can see if there's anyone head glitching towards kitchen window here on the right on the little ledge sticking out, and then over there at the service entrance door you can see if people are there. So pretty solid cam. So here I'm gonna show you guys the cams. Bam, Sunrise, VIP, and service entrance, solid cams. Alright, here we're on to the Maestro spots. So we're gonna put one here in service entrance to watch the most common plant. You want to get as high up as possible. Right there. So the most common plant is exactly on that spot right at the door. This cam can get them anywhere they plant. Right here. So solid Maestro cam, and it's probably the one you want every time. Now the second one, there's some options, but what I like over here is that if you open up the wall, I open it up a little bit too much, but you'll get the point. Go right here as high as possible, so it's harder for grenades to get it. That's solid. So right here, seeing to Sunrise, seeing to they're trying to play in kitchen, and even then if I open it up better, you can see into the window. So they're trying to come in the window, so it's a pretty solid one. To the hallway, it's a little bit more exposed. See if I can get back up here. Give me that back. And then the alternative spot is right here. So right there, that's good. So you just see the hallway, they're trying to get the door, stairs, and then right here this is perfectly safe. Like they cannot destroy it from this hallway from Sunrise. They can't destroy it from Blue Bar. I don't know if you don't reinforce the wall. I don't know, like if an Ash Charge or Sophia will kill it through the wall, the explosion. I don't know, but maybe, might not. So yeah, that's it for the Maestro spots. And if you take a Jaeger, I would hide a Jaeger right there behind this plant, so to help keep it safe. Alright, covering our other ops such as Jaeger, Legion, Bandit, Castle. This is what the part we can do, and Smoke, I guess. So you guys go with Smoke. Right here, he's just going to be the anchor. His main job is to smoke them out from this door if they're trying to go from the plant. He's going to be the one chilling on this primary Mira, or the one using it, because he needs to be next to both objectives and to smoke them out wherever they're pushing from. Now, Jaeger, he's going to put one ADS to protect this Maestro that I showed you guys earlier. Put it whatever, farther to the right, doesn't matter. And then put one over here, just to cover those smokes, and sometimes if they take a ying, they'll flash this area and push through. You can put another Jaeger device over here at this door. If you put this Maestro, you can hide it right there, but your third Jaeger will be over here. Your Jaegers, they would go to, your Bandit batteries, they will go to your Miras. So you have the Mira over here or something, put your Bandit batteries on the Miras. Bandit batteries on the Miras, especially upstairs. If you have the Mira upstairs and you reinforce it, you can put the Bandit right there so they can Bandit trick it. If they have a hub on it and they try to stop you, that's something that the pros do. Something you probably wouldn't see in rank. So then we have Bandit, Jaeger, Legion. Load up this area with mines, especially over here if they try to push through. Help kind of deny the plant, because then you take out the Legion pin before they can plant. So put them in the common spots, especially at this window over here, at the entrances. Always okay. So now Castle, where Castle's gonna put his barricades, he's gonna put one here to help cover Mira's back. Then he can put one right here. If you put the mirror window on the toilet wall, then obviously put a Castle right here, or you can put the Castle right here. Usually the pros, they have a roamer in this area, because like I said, they like to have that secondary Mira up there. So usually, like if they have a Zofia, they would breach from underneath to take out the Mira. So there's usually someone standing down here to stop that. Usually the second Castle, or the final Castle, goes right here. But that's how pros do it, just because to kind of give protection to this Mira. And like, you don't really see Castle on this objective in rank, mostly in Pro League. So yeah, that's how they use the Castle. So you have the one on the door over there, second one over here, the third one over there. So yeah, I think that's about it. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you want more Dirty Dave, subscribe. Till then, see you guys next time.